This is Engadget. Here's what's happening in the world of technology. It's Wednesday, March 29th. OverDrive, the service you can use to borrow ebooks, audiobooks, and other digital media from your local library, school, or university, is shutting down. In a blog post spotted by TechCrunch, OverDrive announced last week it would shutter the app on May 1st, 2023. The company first shared it was planning to sunset OverDrive in 2021, revealing at the time that it would delist the service from app stores in February 2022. The shutdown represents an effort by OverDrive to move the majority of its users over to its newer Libby app. The two services have existed alongside one another since OverDrive introduced Libby in 2017, though there's a little reason to use the older app. Libby offers a handful of features that aren't available on OverDrive, including, most notably, support for multiple library cards, a unified bookshelf for all your loans and holds, and Apple CarPlay support. If you use OverDrive to enjoy books on your e-reader, you're probably wondering how the shutdown will affect your Kindle or Kobo. Amazon did not immediately respond to Engadget's request for information on how it plans to handle the transition. However, most signs point to the shutdown being a minor inconvenience for users who haven't already moved to Libby. In the U.S., you can send most books you find on Libby to your Kindle device. Moreover, if you're still using OverDrive, you can sync your wish lists to Libby. As for Kobo devices, a Rakuten spokesperson said the company would have more information to share on the transition in the future. In either case, Engadget will update this article once there's more to know. And if humanity is going to have a long-term presence on the moon, it's going to need reliable communications, and Lockheed Martin thinks it can provide that link. The company has created a spin-off devoted to lunar infrastructure, Crescent Space, whose first project is a moon-to-Earth satellite network. Parsec, as it's called, uses a constellation of small lunar satellites to provide a non-stop connection between astronauts, their equipment, and the people back home. The system will also provide navigation help. The technology should help explorers keep in touch and assist with spacecraft course changes. As Lockheed Martin explains, though, it could prove vital to those on lunar soil. Parsec's nodes create a lunar equivalent to GPS, giving astronauts their exact positions and directions back to base. A rover crew might know how to return home without driving into a dangerous crater, for instance. Crescent's first Parsec nodes should be operational by 2025, with Lockheed Martin providing the satellites. And before you ask, yes, the company is clearly hoping for some big consumers. CEO Joe Landon, formerly a Lockheed Martin space VP, claims Crescent is well positioned to support NASA's Artemis moon landings and other exploratory missions. The startup may seem premature when NASA's Artemis program won't even conduct a lunar flyby until late 2024 and a landing at the end of 2025. However, there's already a clear race to the moon that includes national efforts from the U.S. and China, as well as private projects like SpaceX's lunar tourism. Crescent could help Lockheed Martin profit from that rush without disrupting its existing businesses. If you want to catch the latest tech news as it's happening, check out Engadget.com or tune in again every weekday.
Spoken Layer.